All right, so here we go, yeah. I've been sitting around thinking about the state of black people in America. Okay. And when it comes down to it, man, I mean, I know that this may not necessarily get out there to the whole world to see and all of that, right? But I've been sitting here and I'm thinking like, man, if there's some things that we could work on and target to help ourselves as a unit, as a group, as a collective in this nation to do something different from ourselves, right? Like what would we do and how would that look like? And what I came up with, and well, not just myself, I've talked to other people, and they've kind of helped me confirm and kind of like, yeah, that's not a bad idea, right? So the thing is this: there's a couple different pieces, not a couple, more than a couple, but there are pieces that need to happen. There are things that we need to put into practice that'll help get us to where we need to be, right? So in that, I've come up with these things right here. And again, I've talked to other people, some other adults, some professionals, some non-professionals, just some different walks of life, man, black people in America that are on the same page that we need to do something different. My idea, and history has shown to me that if we start things with self, then that leads to other things, right? Basically, if I build something with strong parts, then if I build it right, that thing should be strong. Here we go. The first thing is this, is honesty with self. Right. Honesty with self is a very important thing because lying to myself is detrimental. How can I ever go forth and do the things that I need to do? Or how can I ever go forth and be successful if I'm lying to myself about the things that I do or need to do? Right. So that's the first thing. This is also important because honesty is going to lead to self-awareness. If I'm honest with myself, I know what I have contributed to a situation, be it good or bad, right? If I knew that I was speeding and I got pulled over, then guess what? Yeah, I contributed to me getting pulled over. You see what I'm saying? And so those are the things that needs to happen, right? So we need to be honest with self first because we want to have that honesty lead into self-awareness, right? And once we have self-awareness and we know how we contribute to things, what we do to make things happen, the next part of this, right? Third step, I should say, third step is empathy, right? The ability to be empathetic, the ability to be understanding. That I see you hurt and I can understand why you hurt. Or you see me hurting and understand that, damn, brother, I see you going doing something and I feel for you, right? And these are the things that I went through, and this is how I was able to solve that problem. I can feel sorry for you without just being, oh, woe is me. This is the thing, though, right? Empathy is not the ability to feel sorry for someone. It's the ability to understand what it is that you're going through. Right, so this is the part of it we got to start taking into consideration. I need to be able to try to understand what this next person that looks like me or doesn't look like me is going through, right? Because we're going through this human experience together. All right, so the next thing of that, right, this is a desire for empathy, right? That empathy for me, and when I put it together, it makes sense. It's going to lead to this desire of knowledge. Because if I understand you and I have some experiences that connect me with you and what you have going on, again, though, right, I had to get that knowledge from somewhere to be able to connect with you. So if I have the desire for knowledge, this is going to help me connect a ton of pieces because there are a ton of pieces that are missing, right? We need financial strength. We need political strength. We need communal strength. So if we gain knowledge of ourselves, we gain knowledge of how to operate me properly, I'm able to easily pass that on to you. Right. So this is the thing. And here that go again. Right. So me gaining knowledge helps me to be strong in me so that I can pass that on to you. But it also does something else. It teaches me to love. Here you go. Right. Not that the baby love that we give our kids. Right. Oh, everything is right. And even in that, we should still do that a certain way also. Not the baby love that we give, not the love that tells people, oh, you're right and everything is great and all that. So that, right? The honest, the hard love. Man, you need to do this. Man, hey, this is what you're doing and this taking you there. Right. And that's that same thing. See, these things tie together because if we honest, then I can love myself honestly. Right. I know what I'm doing to contribute to my situation. But then also what it does is that when I deal with people and I bring other people into my situation or I exchange with other people, I exchange with them honestly. I know what love looks like because I'm able to love myself properly. I'm able to love myself in an honest way. Right. So those are the things that I say. I think if we start first with me, right, if I work on me and work on getting me to be a better person, then I can pass that on to the next person. You can pass that on to the next person. We go from there. Right. And honestly, I ain't worried about white people. I ain't worried about these other things. I'm worried about my community and my people and what we need to start doing for ourselves step by step. All right. I'm hollering.